at some point, many women get to the point where they've maxed out their strategies and they're left
Yes.
being like, well, now what?
Yep.
And so can we talk about this, the question of how do I make someone change and what a better perspective is?
It is the $1,000,000 question. It's probably the most common question I get on Instagram. Okay, Dr. Ashley, that's great. Now what? How do I fix this? How do I get them to wake up and engage? And to your point, we can't, right? And most overfunctioning women who have been at this long enough know that every trick in the book doesn't really yield much change on their partner's part. We do have to appreciate there's not a lot of incentive for the underfunctioning partner to change. I mean, if you look at it from their perspective, sit in their shoes for a minute, you're doing all the work for them. Why would they want to change? You are the one that's carrying this relationship. They don't have to be accountable. They don't have to be responsible. And they know that you will pick up their slack and compensate for them. That is overfunctioning. So there's not a ton of incentive while you're in this dynamic for them to change. There's a lot of incentive for you for them to change because you're tired and that love is really fading. But for them, this is a pretty cush setup that they've got. So what we want to do is change the perspective and look at what can we change, because overfunctioning is just as unhealthy and dysfunctional as underfunctioning.